tell me this hat isn't giving you Janelle Monáe vibes. So just to keep a little bit of mystery between us, I'll keep it on like that. Anyway, I am packing, okay, not packing, kind of sorting things that I'll be packing for my trip. And it's pretty late right now, but I need a couple of days to just sort everything, like, so that I'm sure, okay, this is it, I'm narrowing down to this and that. You know, it's just a long process, but this hat definitely an essential. So I don't know, I have a few things I haven't really added to the pile that's already there, so I don't know if I should show you guys everything or what I already have there, but okay, let's just see. Hey, anyway, I'm sure it's obvious I've gotten my hair done. I actually have the braids with curly ends. I feel like they give that vibe for the beach and something tropical and just, you know, those vibes. So okay, the person who did my hair, she came at home, so she does house calls, and I mean, I find house calls very convenient. So you just agree on a time, nini. She requires like 3 days notice in case you want to use her services. I'll just plug her Instagram handle and you can probably, you know, take it from there. Her rates are also good as well, so if you're trying to save your coins, definitely check her out. But of course, I mean, I guess price is also relative, so to me, I think she's affordable. I don't know if you might have any contrary opinion. It is whatever it is. So the plan that I have for tomorrow, so tomorrow is Thursday. I'm traveling on Friday night, so Friday 11:55 p.m. So my plan is to get my COVID test tomorrow morning. So Thursday morning I plan to get my COVID test. I'm going to get, I guess, the option that you get your results after 24 hours, so I think I'll still have good time. But anyway, I will still just consult on them with them to make sure, because I'm sure the rates are different depending on how soon you want your results out. So that's the agenda for tomorrow. Also, me printing stuff. So the thing is, when traveling, it's advisable to have, I would say, like, copies of your important documents as well. Like, even if you have it in soft copy, also have it in hard copy. And especially like documents that maybe it's not like maybe your physical passport, like some things, maybe your COVID certificate, you might want to print it out. Actually, print it out and stuff like that. And soft copy is also important as well. So for me, I prefer to download them and save them on WhatsApp. So I send to myself on WhatsApp and then make sure I've downloaded them so that I can access them offline. So, because can you imagine, let's say you lose your hard copy, or you don't even have that hard copy, and you cannot even access your, you know, soft copy because maybe you're not able to connect the internet via your phone or something. So it's best to have both. And yeah, so that's the plan for tomorrow. Also to change currency. And you know, when traveling, it's important to just know some of these essential things. Like when I'm traveling, they require you to, you know, have your yellow fever certificate. So imagine if you didn't have and you just assumed you can just go, it would have been a whole issue. So in this case, it means that, you know, a yellow fever certificate would be also something I would have as in my soft copy, my passport, probably COVID certificate, my test results for, you know, the COVID test, insurance, yeah, as well. So where I'm going, also they require your insurance to cover for COVID. So my plan is to, you know, print out my insurance certificate that indicates what kind of plan that I have with them, and then part of the policy document, I will print out the parts that relate to COVID and highlight those parts. So that's what I'm planning to do. But of course, I'll have also the entire policy document downloaded and available in soft copy. So I think that's very important. And yeah, a couple of other things. They require you to also have, let's say, proof of your accommodation, you know, all these things. It's necessary to just check out everything that the entry requirements, because it's like before you travel, you must log on to there's a specific website and you have to get like a travel authorization from them. So there you also upload like your stuff, like a selfie your passport, you know, that page that has all those details and all these other documents, and then I guess after that they give you the authorization. So it's kind of a lot, but also not so much. Pretty much I'm sure I'll be done with most of it tomorrow, and I will probably start working on the authorization on Friday morning, just because they also take about they say like 9 hours or less. You can expedite it to an hour, so I know I'll have time to do that as well. But in case it wasn't obvious, I'm very, very excited to travel. So another thing, there's this book I have called Traveling While Black, and it has stories and of course experiences of especially women traveling. And I know, I don't know if you've probably, okay, you probably know, like, I mean, the African passport, or I don't know, it's usually very weak or whatever. It's just, you, like, people who get the most hurdles while traveling, like even like to get visas and stuff like that, black people, they're probably going to be profiled. You might be asked for proof of funds to travel and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if you've heard where someone would travel as a white person and they can go to a country with just one ticket. They haven't booked their return flight or anything. They just have their one-way ticket and they will just be free and stuff like that. But you try to travel like that. If you're like not going to work there or stay there for a long time, but you're like, oh, you're just there going to enjoy, and you know you'll come back when you come back, it's very, very difficult. So I want to carry that book, that book for shade. And I don't know, like, I have this whole thing in my mind, like, you know, if in case I get weird vibes, you know, I will just probably drop that book with that cover on top to just like read them. And you know, reading is fundamental. If you watch Drag Race, you know reading is fundamental. I mean, if you get it, you get it. But yeah, so I want to do that. But also I guess I'll carry, I have this crossword book. So basically that is you know, forms of entertainment that I'd want for myself, because I know I'm not that person who will probably be listening to music the entire time or just watching something, whatever. I would rather do something a bit more mind stimulating. So definitely thinking of carrying my crossword book and filling a couple of puzzles, and definitely a book to read. So yeah, I mean, also carrying your pen during this you know, times, I think is kind of a thing, because you get, you know, forms while traveling, like you have to sign and put on your details. So I guess just having your own pen is very safe. But yeah, like, I don't know, is it dramatic to carry that book just for the for the drama? Like, I don't know. But you know, also there's this TikTok I really like, and my favorite, it's like my favorite sound, and it's about drama, and it goes like, is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am.
Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Maybe I am. Am I the villain? I don't think I'm the villain.
I don't know. I love that sound so much. But yeah, that's the plan. So I'll definitely check in tomorrow and update you on how far I have gone with my test, and you know, changing currency, and also sorting all those documents and printing them out. Actually sorting, I think I'm doing it today, then tomorrow we'll just be printing out. And I'm so excited, like, I'm so excited. I hope I'll be able to like really document, but you know, I'm like, if I feel like I don't want to document, I mean, I guess it's okay, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll start with this. This is a scent I'll be using for my trip. Usually I carry like 2 scents or maybe a mist or something, but when I'm going for a trip I might potentially buy stuff, I like to just, you know, save the kgs for the things I'll buy. So right now I'm just carrying, like, you know, as little as possible. This is the portable fan. This I'll have with me as my hand luggage. I think it's very necessary. This is a charging cable, and I think it's good compared to that fan where you have to manually just fan yourself. Yeah, so this is the cleanser I'll be using. This brand is usually very affordable, so I was out of cleanser, and when I bought, I just decided to buy this one. And also it's nicely packaged for carrying. Together with that, I will be using this toner, also from the same brand, and I'll be using yeah, so this as the moisturizer. I really like it, and also the size is very good. And sunscreen. So usually essentials for skincare include like cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen. Toner is also advisable because toner and sunscreen work well. Yeah, you can usually add your serums and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm just going for the basics. So this is a sunscreen I use on my face. I really like it, but as you can see, it's about to be over, so I'll have this on with me on my hand, in my hand luggage, and I'll have this for my face as well. So it hasn't been opened, so I'll definitely use it because I know this one will end. Also, because it's still a hot place, I'll be using this for the rest of my body. So this will be my sunscreen for the body. Then this is a lotion that I'll be using. It's a small package. I don't know how many ml it is. Yeah, just 100 ml. So this is what I'll be using. And yeah, coconut oil. I grew up applying this on my body, so I'll also carry it as well. And you know, just some Vaseline for the lips. And yeah, pretty much that's it. All of them, I plan to put them in this bag that I got on Jumia. Like, of course, I noticed they literally spelled it wrong, wash bag, but yeah, I'll just put it, I'll pack everything here. And yeah, if there's space, I'll also like have my shower cap and maybe toothbrush, but yeah, we'll see. I also have another bag, but I'm hoping to fit everything here. Okay, yeah, so literally everything has fit in here. Just this sunscreen that I said I'll be carrying with me as my hand luggage, and yeah, pretty much set. And this is everything I will need. Hey, so I'm back home from my COVID test. I got it done at Nairobi West Hospital. So far, I honestly think they're the place with like the most affordable rates. I don't know, but I was charged 5,000 shillings, and the results apparently should be out within 4 to 5 hours. If you want to expedite it, you pay more. I guess if you want it within 2 hours, you pay maybe around 6,500, which I think is also still a good price. If you want it within an hour, I don't know how much it is, but I don't think it's not more than 10,000. So yeah, the rates are good. The test itself, you guys, that thing is it's uncomfortable, and for me it's the fact that like no sooner had I just gotten that thing out of my nose when this lady was already, you know, telling me to open up so that, you know, she also gets a swab from my mouth, whatever. So it's actually pretty uncomfortable, but not painful per se, but you just feel like, I don't even know, like it touches parts of your nose. You're like, wow, these parts exist. And you just, I don't know, you feel like a tear wants to come out. But anyway, that's done, and now I'm waiting for the test. Meanwhile, I'll just be looking online yeah, to check any new requirements and stuff, just to make sure I'm up to date and all those nice things. You know, after I check today, I'll definitely check again tomorrow, like in the afternoon, to just make sure, okay, I think I'm set. And yeah, basically we travel tomorrow, so yeah, I'll just show you guys how my results come out, and then yeah, probably take it from there. Okay, so that's the insurance I went with, offered by Wild Nomads, and that's their policy. So there's the part on COVID, section 9. So I'll show you what it covers. I bought the Explorer plan, so yeah. Hey guys, so it's a little later. I already got my COVID test results. Also, my travel authorization was approved, so I'm happy. I'm happy, at least I'm going to bed knowing that I have everything in order. It actually took less time than I expected. Like, the travel authorization they had said would take, okay, I'd say they take up to 9 hours to process, so I was assuming it would take a few hours, but took a few minutes. The COVID test, they had said 45 hours. They came in less than 45 hours, so I'm very happy. So the thing with this COVID test, when they sent me my results, so I just looked at the documents that they had uploaded, and then there are 2 documents on home isolation and stuff like that. So for a moment it's like, oh my goodness, do I have COVID? And I'm just like, wow. So anyway, when I checked my results, I tested negative, and I was just like, wow, these people can just make you panic for nothing. But yeah, I've already printed my stuff as well, so I'll just probably give you a rundown of everything. So first up is my ticket, and yeah, I'll be connecting through Dubai. So that's the first. So these are the results for my PCR test, and yeah, negative. Also came through email, and I just decided to also just print it out in case it's important. This is my vaccine certificate. Alright, so this is the document for my travel authorization. I mean, of course I won't show you my details, but basically I'm happy it came on time. This is where I'll be staying. Okay, so this is a letter to book my test for coming back, which is something I really appreciated with getting this travel authorization. So they had the option of allowing you to pay for your COVID test, like the one you'll take when you're returning, and of course also the price was better. And yeah, I like the convenience because they would just get their people to come to you. So I really enjoyed that about the process of getting the travel authorization. At least you don't have to worry about your COVID test while there, and especially if you're traveling solo and it might be difficult. So that was a plus. So actually this is apparently something necessary as well. So after you get your COVID test, you're supposed to get a travel code and all that. So but you're given like details on how you get this, so I also printed that out. So this is my insurance. I'm using World Nomads. I think I already showed you guys. So certificate of insurance, and I just stuck it together with the COVID beads, like what they cover for COVID, and I will just be highlighting the stuff so that in case they want to verify, it's easier for them to see. So this is the hotel confirmation details, and just room allocations and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the documents I'm printing out, and then I'll have the soft copies of everything, and now plus my passport and all other things that I haven't printed out, like a copy of my yellow fever vaccine and stuff, because I have them in hard copy already. So yeah, so those are the things that I've printed out. Just now packing my carry-on bag, and the small things like the lip gloss, lip balms, those kinds of things, I'm putting them in my carry-on bag. And yeah, at the moment I'm charging my devices, like the portable hand fan I showed you guys. Also looking for a way to charge my power bank. So basically that's the plan. And yeah, the next time you see me is probably tomorrow when I'm leaving. Yeah. Also, finally, when coming back to Kenya, you will also need to fill this form and whatever, do as they say, so that when you come back, I guess you give this code. Yeah, so just before I forget, yeah, in case you'll be traveling out of the country soon, just know that you also need to fill something for coming back. I guess it's just the same way that you're also feeling for the country you're going to, probably depending on the country. So yeah. Alright guys, so with that I'm ending this video here, and yeah, the next time you see me will be me traveling and arriving and all that good stuff. So see you in the next one.